Hey Bill. Just getting a coffee. Be back in 5.
Okay.
Happy Valentine's Day to all the Wild Bill YouTube family.
And thank you so much for that, and I just hope it just keeps getting bigger. But I like what I'm doing here. This is just something to do, ramble on. But baseball is a pretty cultural thing, very social, and that's not the topic of tonight exactly, specifically that, but there'll be references of that as the show goes on, cultural reference and all that. Because you'd be surprised how sports gets into people, even when you don't realize it sometimes. But so as far as baseball goes, like I've always I've always liked baseball. I played it when I was a kid. I wasn't never the best at it, but I enjoyed playing it. But there was no way I was going to try and make a career out of it. You know what I mean? And but I have enjoyed playing it, and this is a good way to just keep it up, because I've always been a Jays fan, not so much of a baseball fan exactly. Like when I talk about hockey, I'm a hockey fan as much as I'm an Islander fan. Well, baseball, yeah, but I'm more of a Jays fan, and but I see the significance of the other teams, the history of it, and that narrative of baseball in society culture, how fans get so drawn to it and it's so attached to it. There's been movies about Bull Durham and all that kind of stuff. Feel Field of Dreams. For the love of the game is my personal favorite one. And you notice all those movies are starred Kevin Costner, but I have to say this right out, man, that his performance in for the love of the game is my personal favorite of his work. I gotta say that, and those that haven't seen it or don't know about it, it's typical Hollywood movie and all that. You know what I mean? Epic story, emotional, personal. You know, just like all sports. But for love of the game, that was fantastic. Um, when I think about movies, I think about Major League and Major League Two. Now, granted, I didn't find Major League Two as good as the first one, because the first one was just it blew me away, man. It really did it. It was comedy based, dramatic, uh, a well written story where the heroes kind of win, kind of thing, you know, and overcome, you know, out of spite, really. Yeah. So if you get a chance to see that, check it out, because really that was an all-star performance. Tom Berenger, Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen was the main guy. Ricky Vaughn, Wesley Snipes, I think, was in that. Robert Duvall. Yeah, that was a good one. But really, I think anybody that's seen it could at least say I've got a point that Bob Uecker stole the show in a way. If you don't know who Bob Uecker is, I think he's the one they call Mr. Baseball. I, I have to look him up and find out the specifics of his. But I think he's the. I think when he played professional ball, I don't know how long he played, but he only had a 120 average batting average or some freaking thing. Like it wasn't good, but he became an actor, and you see him in certain movies, cameos. Uh, he made Bob Uecker made an appearance, I think, on in WrestleMania, one of the WrestleManias as a guest speaker, I think even. And I think one of the shots was Andre the Giant grabbing him around the throat and choking him out a little bit. But Bob Uecker played the radio announcer, play-by-play announcer, and and he had to make up stuff because the team was so bad at the beginning, and the comments he used to come up with were just freaking hilarious. But by the end, when he did the play-by-play and you saw the play going on the field, it was it was a good scene, all in voice, all in tone, you know. Here comes the throw, you know. And, yeah, it was cool. But baseball itself, man, it's pretty cool. And EA Sports, I've found, I've always put together pretty good games, and their MLB series is pretty good. I don't play Diamond Dynasty or franchise or anything like that. I don't do with baseball what I do with hockey. But what I do, the similar what I do is in baseball it's called Road to the Show, career mode. Just like be a pro in hockey, where I play one position and I go through a career. So I do that where I make a bunch of guys. I try to make one guy for every position. You know what I mean? And I just run through them. And but last night was pretty cool, man. I was in the playoffs there with one of my characters, who I gotta say has been traded once again. He went from Seattle to the Mets. Now I'm with St. Louis. Nobody wants me. But I'm having, I don't know what the hell it is. I they bring me in as in the closer role, and so we're ahead by whatever to qualify for a save, and they bring me in like a 1-run lead, 2-1, 3-run. I think 3-run is the limit to be qualified as a save. So they bring me in. I'll pitch some good pitches and get like 2 strikeouts or ground out, strikeout, fly out, ground out, flyouts. Get the first 2 outs really quickly, and then it starts. Little walk, hit batsman, base hit, a bunt, an error, home run. It takes me a little while to get back in zone, man. It does fluster me, man, and it seems to really affect your character. If you make one little mistake, you have to get right back on track as quick as you can. But the most recent player I just made is a catcher, back catcher. That's a unique perspective to play the game from. Throwing guys out, stealing, and all that stuff. You know. But yeah, and I made a center fielder as well. Um, Power hitter, and I could feel it, man. He's got some power, man. He does. He's got some wicked power, that guy. But this is MLB 19 career mode. Valentine's Day edition. For the love of the game, baseball culture, and you can't say something like that without giving a reference to at least one announcer that everybody should know. He became an icon with Chicago Cubs. Chicago Cubs organization, I think, was the last organization to add lights to their stadium to play night games, and I can't remember when it was when they did that. But all their games was always during the day, afternoon games, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I used to watch them.
Hey Bill.
Hello.
Your audio is really quite low. Are you able to turn it up, please?
Okay, hang on. I will do something. I'll see what I can do here. Hang on, man. I'll see what I can do here. See what I can do here.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please.
I'll turn this stuff down, I bet you.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now. All right, here we go.
Hello and welcome to MLB The Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
How's this?
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
I keep forgetting to adjust the volume.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Hey, fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets?
Let it fly. Let's go right here. All right, here we go.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Because when I did that one strikeout last night there, man.
It just sounds like your mouth is away from the microphone. I've got my volume turned all the way up.
Okay, how's this?
I can hear you. You're just soft tonight.
I don't know what the issues is then. I really don't know. Hang on.
That's much better now.
How's this?
You're all good now, mate.
Okay, good. I just turned off the headset, turned it back on. Okay. How's that sound? Adjust the volume setting for your sounds of the show. Turn this stuff down, man. Like
your attention, please.
Because I noticed that last night that I didn't adjust the sound yet, and I was wondering how loud the game was as compared to my speaking voice.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
And,
all right, here we go.
When I threw that one,
Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian
that
here.
one
Much better.
That one strikeout there, I yelled out, but then the crowd cheered, and the crowd was just freaking loud. I loved it. I loved that, and it was right in my ear, right in the headset. But was that ever loud, man? They cheered. How's this sound? All right. There we go. Flight of changes. Oh, retro mode. What's this? Experience the sights and sounds of old school gameplay in this casual mode.
LOL. Go the crowd.
Yeah.
Nice to get some support from the crowd, I reckon.
Oh yeah,
Sounds
man.
good.
And it's been like getting the crowd cheering, like controlling the mob or the masses. That's one of them social engineering things, but I'm not going to talk about that. But it's supposed to be specifically designed to relieve tension, so you get the crowd into something something to cheer for. The masses, yeah. But it's more of a hockey reference than baseball reference. But I will never forget. Maybe I've told the viewers this story before, but I finally experienced a Toronto Maple Leaf game in their arena, like live right there, and I finally got to experience an Eddie chant, Eddie, Eddie, for Eddie the Eagle Belfour goalie, and that was incredible, man. That was freaking wild when I experienced that. So who are we going to start with tonight? Let's start with well, my main guy, Mr. Wild Bill. We're going to start with here a few games with him. I'll fill you guys in here about what's
The Super Bowl halftime show was awesome yesterday from what I watched.
Yeah, eh?
Just wow.
I haven't watched football halftime. I haven't watched football in about 15 years, 20 years. Yeah. I want to watch the game. I'd want to spend an hour in the middle of the game, you know? Yeah, that's what bugs me about it. So, let's see here. Well, there he is, 90 overall. I'm only a C potential now. I've dropped a little bit. I'm 31 years old. Frickin', if the Jays didn't put me as a reliever when they called me up the first time, and then put me as a closer, and if they kept me as a starter, my career might have been different. Because I bounced around a lot. I bounced around quite a bit. Quite a bit. I've been with, I started with Toronto. We went to the White Sox, went to the Cubs. AAA. I come from AA to the Jays, and then up and down to AAA, the majors, AAA majors for a few years, getting traded. Where I even got knocked all the way back down to AA where I began. Even I had a rough career. Yeah, I kind of showed flashes of brilliance. But here we are in 2032, and I've got 25 saves on the year, 5 blown saves, 1 hold, 5 holds. Holds like is when they bring me in and we're down by a run or it's tied, and I just have to maintain that score, at least. You know, yeah. I might come in for 1 batter, or you know. So I'm not that bad. I couldn't maintain a consistent thing, eh? I'm making $5 million a year now, and that's on the low end of what I could have been making. So you'll hear the announcers talk about they got me at the bargain price. I mean, a good deal. But I have traveled around, but I did make a name for myself. You know what I mean? I'm not. I haven't been able to get to make friends on my teams, because when you're a starter, you get more of an opportunity to interact with your teammates, and that's what brings up your personality. And then you get these. I got these all open, but I haven't been able to stay in a city long enough to build up relationships with my guys where I'm friends with everybody. You know what I mean? So on the top right there, where it says 7 and 1 there, I'm buddies with 7 of them and friends with 1. I mean, that's hard, eh? because I'm only coming in
But
one.
you're so lovely, Bill. Everyone and anyone would want to be friends with you.
It depends on how I work the personality, because I like there's characters I got where their main personality they're it's a maverick personality, so they kind of make light of stuff, and they're almost insulting, like so what, you know. All right, here we go, eh? It's the 7th inning. We're losing 8-1. So
You got to throw a party for those guys. They'll be your friends then.
Yeah, so there's they're bringing me in the 7th. Yeah, and when I was with the Mets, we started the season off not too bad actually at first, man, and then all of a sudden we just lost it. And when they trade me to the Mets were last in their division, so they traded me to St. Louis.
Your
Big
attention,
Daddy
please.
Mullen enters
Now
now in a
pitching
mop-up
for the
role as he'll
Cardinals.
try to keep the deficit
Number
right where it
22.
is.
See,
Big Daddy.
this would be
Mullen.
called a hold situation.
I'm listening and working, and I'll check into the chat for those pesky root bots every few minutes.
Okay.
I got you, mate.
All right. Oh, you can't hit the zone in practice here. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right.
So digging in now, Tom Geerdorf.
Off for the Brewers. The first baseman. Tom Geerdorf.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Up top, it's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. That's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a good take there as they'll have a
Not
leadoff man
finding the
aboard to
zone
start
again.
the 7th. It's ball 4.
For 32.
At the plate, Pedro Rosa, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground.
Right up the middle, bugger.
That's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot
Right up
streak
the
as
middle.
of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now batting. Right
Stepping
fielder.
in now, Holland Mitchell.
Oh, wait, now I hit him.
Fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Standing in, Alan Melvin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Alan Melvin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
I can't find the fucking zone, man.
In the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now the 2-0 home. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Welcome to everyone watching the WBYTN network tonight. Please smash the thumbs up button like a plate at a group wedding. Thank you.
And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Here we go. Big fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fouled off.
All right.
Deerdorf, the runner at third. Rosas on second. Mitchell is over at first with 1 away.
Check this out.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Hard liner, but
got out of it. I got out of it.
Take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired.
That's what I'm known for, getting all the trouble like that. Yeah, the thing about that guy from Chicago, that announcer, Harry Carey, what he's known for, he was the announcer, his where he sat and commentated the game was over left field, I think. Left center was right in there, and he'd open up his window and he'd get the fans singing, "Take me out to the ball game." That's what he was known for. Yeah. 7th inning stretch.
Striding into the box, Lauren Graham. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Graham.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Third baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hit in the air to left field. De La Rosa will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Riding in, Ray Galindo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. This is foul right side. Graham, base runner at first with one out. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Nice hit.
Graham is on his way home.
Stand up triple. Look at this.
He'll score easily as they push their lead to 8 now. So stepping in, Tom Deerdorf.
Number 3.
Fouled away.
Deerdorf.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Pedro Rosa. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Pedro.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good.
Oh, look at that.
Boy,
look at that. Oh, what a shot.
Really good pitches now.
As he arrives at second without a play.
They're going to pull me.
As a
They're
run will
going to
score
pull
on the
me.
play as well.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Colin Mitchell stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Oh, and this one ran in and got it, and that's twice.
It's just falling apart now. Yeah, get out of there.
Number 34.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game.
Oh, well.
Milwaukee scored 10 runs on the way to victory.
Struck out one anyway.
Jonas earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed.
No errors.
Big Daddy Mullen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Right-handed batters ain't getting shit off of me. Look at that. 175 average they got.
Digging in, Ray Galindo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no error. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tom Deerdorf. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Deerdorf.
Now here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Popped up. And there's out number 1. Riding in once again, Pedro Rosa. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Too fast outs. What's going to happen?
Into the box, Colin Mitchell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Alan Melvin would be next. And a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning.
99-mile-an-hour fastball.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee.
There, get me out. I did my job. Get me out of there.
You can just see that the confidence is great.
We lost, but
them out there right now.
we lost.
That's 6
but I struck out 1 again.
This looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 5-0 finish.
I did what I had to do that time. That one game only, that last game only. Let's go again. Let's go. I simulated 1 game there. Yeah, see, we're in last place. 24.5 games back. 90 innings pitched, 68 hits, 85 strikeouts. My numbers are deceiving, man, because there's games I just blow it, just lose it.
Your attention,
Big Daddy
please.
Mullen enters
Now
here looking to get the
St.
final
Louis.
out before the 9th inning.
Number 22, Big Daddy Mullen.
So a runner at second, 2 down
The
now.
batter,
And
number
up next
1.
will be the shortstop,
Shortstop,
Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed.
Fielder
Rosario.
stands at second with 2 gone.
Oh, look at this.
In the dirt here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Digging in now, Randall Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. The 2-2. Right side hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
We should have got out to this inning. Oh, look at this.
Feel good as a hitter
A boss
right there.
challenge.
To not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
One batter. That's it.
4-2 the final score tonight. New York Mets came through late, taking the lead
Wow.
in the 8th to secure the victory.
Tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on your
Big Daddy
please.
Mullen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and
Number
nobody
22,
out.
Big Daddy Mullen.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Soto. He'll look to bounce back after
catcher,
striking out his last time up.
Soto.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Oh.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike,
Oh, welcome.
get the barrel.
I was 0-2 on him.
Sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now batting, third baseman.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
Douglas is there, and he has it for the out. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Randall Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Mets. Number 30, Randall.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gomez moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Gilberto Bourbon, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Bourbon.
The 0-1 delivery. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ahmed Rosario would be next.
Full. Will be in motion.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they scrap.
We got the win. We got the win finally. We won 1.
Hard to win this game, especially on the road, but they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. St. Louis took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
No ER, which is a good thing. No ER.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
We're in September. We're almost done here. Let's just simulate these. I told him we have to pick up the pace, but last few games of the season here, bringing me in the 8th inning, we're losing 7-2. Still only 25 saves, 90 strikeouts in 96 innings pitched. That could be better.
Big Daddy Mullen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Big Daddy Mullen.
In now, Carlos Cortez. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Cortez.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Cox is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in the switch hitter,
the left
DJ
fielder,
Bledsoe.
#7.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Seven runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player. Your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Alfredo Alanis. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind and to count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Fouled away. Bledsoe, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch.
Give me a call,
and if not, it's ball
Give me a call,
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch?
Number 30.
I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Got him to go down swinging there. Sean Robles becomes out number 2 this inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Casey Dalton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Now you bugger.
Misses 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game. Coming to the plate again, Josh Bayless, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch.
Walked him too, bugger.
He was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Ready for another shot now. Mario Quinones,
the first baseman.
First offering on its way.
Wow.
And this is up and in, ball one. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Booker Nunn. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Swing and oh my.
Bye-bye.
And this one is gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing.
Center fielder.
Into the box, Roger Guevara. No balls and one strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cox moves over. He's got it one away. Digging in, Carlos Cortez. One run in and one gone so far. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep.
Off the wall.
Out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
This year against right-handed pitching, Bledsoe hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Cortez, the runner at second with one away. Here's another 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alfredo Alanis, runner in scoring position with two gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Get just the one, and that's all.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals.
Wow, they were banging on all.
Got one strikeout anyway.
To the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run.
3 strikeouts.
If it were only always
for
that
the victorious Pirates.
9-2.
Fuck those walks, though, man. I just start getting behind in the count.
Big Daddy Mullen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Now at the plate, DJ Bledsoe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Cox. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alfredo Alanese.
The catcher, Alfredo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Douglas. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Mike Savage.
Now batting, shortstop, Mike.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Popped him up. Trojanowski is there, and that's the 3rd out.
Your
Hans
attention,
Blackburn
please.
is going to be asked to
Hitting for the Cardinals. Number 39. Hans.
And that saved
we finally won one
on the season for him, matching my career
emoji
best for a
hot
season.
face, emoji hot face, emoji hot face. Emoji thumbs up, emoji smiling face with hearts, emoji check mark button, emoji hot face. Emoji check mark button, emoji check mark button, emoji love letter. Emoji revolving hearts, emoji kiss mark, emoji revolving hearts. Emoji smiling face with hearts, emoji love letter, emoji kiss mark, emoji smiling face with hearts, emoji smiling face with hearts. I got them, Bill.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go check out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go and finish up the season because it's last game of the season. This was a long season. Started doing good with the Mets, but I couldn't maintain it. And
congratulations on winning one.
Yeah, finally, eh?
Mullen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Dave Davidoff is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Here's a pop-up now, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Nieve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Castellano is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in now for San Diego, Clint Bartlett. He singled his last time up. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball four.
All right.
Into the box now, Garrett Curry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 2-2 one more time.
Whoa.
It's laid off, and the count runs full.
There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Leading off the inning, Paul Titus. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
Oh, I hit him.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The batter.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Brian Stewart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Up next to the Padres.
Ready for another chance?
The third baseman.
Pectel struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Now the 2-1. Hard hit towards center. Pappas is there. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
And that's the season.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. St. Louis.
I pitched all right in that one,
in
actually.
the first and never looked back.
Our final line score
Lawrence
this afternoon.
gets to double digits.
So that's finishing up Wild Bill's fucking, I think, 8th season or something. 7th season. Didn't make it nowhere. Eighth season.
winter check-in.
Alright, gonna save that there and continue him later on, but I'm gonna check out somebody else here. I'm just gonna go see about there we go. Holden McGroin. Holden McGroin. Center fielder. Actually, on this team, what's called the designated hitter. So it's American League rules. Meaning the pitcher doesn't bat. I pitch for in the pitcher spot all the time. So here we go. Center fielder, Holden McGroin. I'm batting fourth. Cleanup. What's this called?
Welcome to MLB The Show. Jeffrey Rodriguez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic. Striding forward now is the DH. Big Dog Hauser. He got a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch. Pitch out. 1-0. Nothing doing. Alfaro is off at first with 2 away. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
And again, a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there.
I don't know if he's more scared of
a runner on first with 2 away.
The runner stealing or me hitting.
Runners off for second. Fly ball out to right field. Santander waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
I should have let him go.
Nothing.
I should have let him go.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Dog Hauser. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Dog.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. He He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Let's play ball.
Next will be the designated hitter, Big Dog Hauser.
The designated hitter, Big Dog Hauser.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game. And he is in there.
Double,
so much
big
of this game
double.
is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping up now, Martin Diaz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's ball 4.
Bases juiced.
Digging in to try it again, Max Moroff. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. On the ground to third. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 bases.
1 for 3, double and RBI.
Big Dog Hauser will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runner goes for third, and it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
So he sets him down swinging.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row.
Here now
and
our
this
final
looks like
line
a train that's not
First
about to
for the
slow
victorious
down.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. The Akron Rubber Ducks I play for.
Minor League Baseball is live and on
And
the air
now,
on the
please
show
welcome
tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series
Akron
between the Bowie Bay Sox
Rubber
and
Ducks.
the Akron Rubber Ducks. Adam Pletko will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Now batting, Big Dog Hauser. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Big Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
I guarantee you
I'm still listening, Bill.
Pull this pitch back,
always sending you huge hugs.
Plate, usually gets
Thank you very much.
in seats.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Diaz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Diaz.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Out. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Big Dog Hauser. He reached on a single in his first try.
Big Dog Hauser.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Now at the plate, Martin Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Martin Diaz.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
95-mile-an-hour fastball the pitcher has. Wow.
Now to the plate, Big Dog Hauser. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left.
Goodbye.
And it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as we are all knotted up at 2.
Kaboom.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy.
Big Dog Hauser.
Now I need a triple, but I don't think I'll get a triple because I'm not fast enough.
A solo home run that was really one of the key
I've got no real
at-bats of the
speed.
ballgame to this point.
But if I get a triple, it's called the cycle, a single, double, home run, and triple. Yeah.
From the stretch. This is lifted out to left. Castro will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Rubber Ducks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
3 for 4, home run, double.
Gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Dan Gamble closes the door for the save, his 7th of the. The show's continuing.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
JP Ikeda, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job.
Bowie's up 3-0.
Leading off the inning, Big Dog Hauser, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those are 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Castro is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Big Dog Hauser comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hauser.
First pitch of the at bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hacking.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Yeah.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back,
Now
3
batting,
pitches in a
left
row.
fielder,
His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him.
The second
he comes
baseman,
right back with another good pitch and gets the
More
punch out.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Messer takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. On to first, a double play. Digging in once again, Big Dog Hauser. He singled his last time up.
Big Dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Oh, do you want me to steal?
Ready once again, Martin Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second.
See, no speed.
To end the inning.
Got no speed. I don't know why they tell me to steal for him, man. They got no speed.
Striding in to start the ninth, Big Dog
for the
Hauser.
Rubber Ducks.
And they'll need him to get something going here.
Big Dog Hauser.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Saunders recovers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Martin Diaz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's a pop-up now. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Play ball.
5-2 the final today. Bowie jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ron Freeman notches his third win of the year.
Couple singles anyway. Save that guy up real quick. Holden McGroin. Go with Herb Cush, pitcher. He's only 20 years old. No years pro yet. I think I'm in AAA right now.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
with the Norfolk Tides. Norfolk. I think that's in West Virginia, I think, or something.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. The Stripers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their Bucky Kirecki, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Juarez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pitch taken, several inches below the zone, in fact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Chet Cox to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle.
Couldn't do it.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Alex Hayes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Cox at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. In there. Now the throw. Throw won't get him.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Settling in now, Bruce Graham. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to
BUM
sweep and win
today.
a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Pitch on the way. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Oh.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Nobody out, runner on first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Walked him too, bugger.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So striding in, Eloy Saucedo, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at... This is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strike.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Threw some good pitches that time.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Rosario. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Roman will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Ricky Rainey. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ricky Rainey.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, you bugger.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
In there, 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, McCormick. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Juarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Pedro.
Here comes the first pitch.
Juarez.
Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Duckworth fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half. Now in the box, Chet Cox.
Leading off
He
for
reached
Gwinnett,
on a single in his
the
first try.
designated hitter.
Yeah, guys,
Jet.
still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. At the plate,
Now
Bruce
batting,
Graham
left
has
fielder,
2 hits and
Bruce
11 trips for the series so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Duckworth is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Ricky Dorman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ricky Dorman.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled off. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Vincent is there, 1 away. Now at the plate, Roger Stewart.
Now batting, the center fielder, Roger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, nice hit.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in now, Eloy Saucedo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Roman giving chase. He's got it.
Hey,
nice
Bill.
play there.
I really like these guys' outfits and team colors.
I like these ones in Norfolk.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Stewart stands at second with 2 gone. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. The 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCormick is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Rainey. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Oh, you bugger.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not
walked him.
A big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes. Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Chet Cox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Oh, nice
hit. By him into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Reminds me of
standing in with the bases loaded, Alex
movie for Love of the Game.
Could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Costner, yeah.
He's set, and the pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Popped him up. Nunez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Bruce Graham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's dead center for strike 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
Count is 1-2 now. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Ricky Thorman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Rainey on third. Juarez at second. Cox on at first with 2 down. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 2-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory.
I retired him in order after I loaded the bases.
Yes, sir. The catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the...
That was cool. That was freaking cool. Bases loaded, nobody out. Fuck yeah.
Leading off the inning, Roger Stewart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Roman is right there, one down. So digging in now, Eloy Saucedo.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eloy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Saucedo.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1. Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Michael Rosario.
Now batting, the third
First pitch of the at-bat
Michael
on its way.
Rosario.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Nope.
3-0 now. Ricky Rainey would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ricky Rainey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ricky Rainey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Vincent on the move. He's there and records the first out. At the plate, Pedro Juarez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Kush's hot bill.
This
Just
is line
saying.
to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
This is the best game I've pitched with this guy, actually.
Digging in and looking for more, Chet Cox. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll just lay this one in there, 3-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches.
There's a hit. There's a hit.
That
There's
gets
a hit.
down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
1-0 the count. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Cox at second with 2 down. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. he should get something really good to hit right here.
No.
Get a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball.
I am losing location.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second.
Pull me,
now with
pull me,
2 out.
pull me, yeah.
Now pitching for the tie.
4-0 to score tonight.
Yeah, we
Norfolk
won.
Took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bucky Kirecki with his 4th win this season.
Yeah, it was a good one. 4
Our
keys.
final line score. First for the victorious.
4 walks though. Too many walks. Too many hits. But I did get in the zone for about 3 straight innings there, man. Retired the side in each inning.
Got a phone call.
Yeah.
Be back soon if you are still here.
Okay.
Hugs.
Hugs, hugs, hugs. Always hugs.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
I'm 4-0 in the year. Wow.
The game's future stars are on. Bucky Kirecki, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
At the plate, Forrest Ashton.
Durham.
He'll get us
The
started
left
in this one under the
Forrest
lights.
Ashton.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight.
7-06.
They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 67 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1. It's the zone, a curveball in there for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Diaz is retired, 2 down now. Striding into the box, Cristobal Vina. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Nunez has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Popped him up. Arias backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Standing in, Cesar Rodriguez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball well outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Watson leads off first with 1 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyway.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The right fielder,
Striding in, Fred McGowan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So coming to the plate, Willie Casilla, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he's safe. The 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get it. Digging in, Dino Ojeda, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Dino Ojeda.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle.
Nice hit.
That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Now, if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Forrest Ashton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Roman. 1 out. Striding in once again, Yandy Diaz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ojeda, base runner at first with one out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Vincent is in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Oh.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Back up the middle. He's got it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi.
Leading off for Durham, the first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Little back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box, Josh Watson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Josh Watson.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Nunez is there. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Cesar Rodriguez.
Now batting, designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way.
Rodriguez.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
High fly ball out to deep right field. And it's gone.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back. But no dice.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1.
Oh, you bugger.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's real
to right field.
Another one.
Absolutely
Look at this.
Hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. In now, Willie Casilla as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In there, 2-1. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Dino Ojeda, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Dino
Popped him up.
Ojeda.
Hunt moving to his left, 1 away. Digging in now, Forrest Ashton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Forrest Ashton.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Vincent. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Yandy Diaz.
Taken but called a strike.
1-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Arias takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Cristobal Vina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-1 home. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ji-Man Choi. No hits to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
McCormick will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Watson.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Behind 0-2 now. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Cesar Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Play ball. 3 out.
Tonight. The Tides get their 20th home win this year. Bucky Pirecki earned his 5th win of the year. Ronnie Calhoun, the victorious hard.
Went 6 strong anyway. That's pretty cool.
Sometimes dreams do come true.
I'm going up to the big leagues. I'm going to play. You know I'm playing the big leagues. You know I'm going to turn some heads. You know I'm going to play the big leagues. Tom Cochran and Red Ryder sings that. Big leagues. Playing the big leagues. Don't you know I'm gonna turn some heads? Don't you know I'm gonna play in the big leagues? Don't you know I'm gonna knock 'em dead? Wow, the big leagues. I'm getting called up.
This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
And they got me going, might have me going up against the Yanks here. Going up against Boston at home too. Herb Kush. I'll go get a coffee. I'll be back.
Getting set for evening baseball from Oriole Park in Baltimore. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Bucky Kirecki makes his big league debut right after this. Bucky Kirecki steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, and as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
You know what? Let's get cocky.
First offering on its way. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
And now here's the Red Sox lineup in this one. Who do you have your
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he...
Clear the mechanism. Clear the mechanism.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Full count now, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw into second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. Three-two pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. The set and the 1-0 pitch is taken high above the zone. Now the 2-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that.
Emoji revolving hearts, emoji thumbs up, emoji love letter, emoji smiling face with hearts, emoji sweat droplets, emoji sweat droplets, emoji zany face, emoji check mark button, emoji sweat droplets, emoji zany face, emoji hot face, emoji zany face, emoji check mark button, emoji hot face, emoji thumbs up, emoji sweat droplets, emoji smiling face with hearts, emoji check mark button, emoji revolving hearts, emoji kiss mark.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Franks there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Red Sox lead it 5-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Blake Swihart, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Onto the lawn and gone.
Ladies and gentlemen,
McCauley
your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
Got pulled in my first Major League start. I blew that.
A close one,
yeah,
9-8
they
at the end of the game in this one.
They smoked me hard.
Both Sox get their 30th win on the road so far this season.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs on 10.
I should have taken that loss, but I didn't get the loss. I didn't take that loss, but they hammered me. Red Sox hammered me. Ah, there we go. Hang on. One in the 3rd innings, 4 hits, 1 walk. Yeah, fucking home runs go boom, boom, boom. Oh well. I got a new pitch now too. Sinker.
On a warm summer, Bucky Kirecki is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them.
Oh, you bugger.
Looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wendell is retired, and there's 1 away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands.
Buster Posey.
What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably the team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
0-1 the count. set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Castellanos, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected.
Oh, you bugger.
Now that ball is down and could score a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Bugger.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone.
What a bugger. I'm getting hammered, man. They're going to send me back down.
Now following the home run. And now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey. No balls and 1 strike.
Posey.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mullins is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Starlin Castro. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Swing and a liner. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Line toward the gap in left center. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Finally.
Next to bat for the Giants, Adam Duvall. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Duvall is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Lays off 1-0. So 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Alan Henson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Duvall over at second. Wendell at first. 2 out in the inning. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So striding in, Brandon Belt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Ready with the 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mullins is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Here's Buster Posey now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, number 28.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Posey.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, the designated
so hitter. In now for San Francisco, Starlin Castro. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Hit it hard, but
emoji
lined out
kiss
in his
mark,
first at
emoji
bat.
kiss mark, emoji check mark button.
Into the windup. Here
Emoji
comes
love
the
letter,
0-1.
emoji love letter,
And a
emoji kiss
fastball.
mark. Emoji zany face, emoji sweat droplets, emoji smiling face with hearts. Emoji kiss mark, emoji check mark button, emoji revolving hearts, emoji thumbs up.
Way off target here, and it's even at 1. No outs, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Torres is under it, no problem. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Duvall.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Still only one out in the inning. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. 22. Adam Duvall is out number 2 here in the third inning. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Alan Hansen. First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
Leading off for San Francisco, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Bum.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Castellanos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Torres up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The first base.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Brandon Belt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes in any ways.
Number
you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
It was a walk in his last trip. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Starlin Castro, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
This is popped up. Ruiz shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Two and 1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. (11-6) the final score in this ball game. San Francisco led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for
Not
the victorious
bad.
Giants.
Too many
11
hits,
runs
though.
on 17 hits. 1 error.
But I was starting to get it together there for a little while. Some strikeouts, only 2 walks. Not bad. Take on the Jays. Let's take on the Jays. Yeah, look at my ERA. Way too many hits. But 5 strikeouts in 6 innings, so it is getting better.
Thursday night baseball on the show as we come to you from Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore. Ryan Barucki. So striding in, Jimmy Luzinski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Luzinski.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
Kirecki, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
A ball and no strikes. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder,
carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Luzinski on second. Pompey at first with no outs. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's Jock Peterson now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
The left fielder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares?
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame.
44.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
First and second now, 1 man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Erwin Morales. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Santana is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
There's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye stakes. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Franks He's under it, and he makes the catch for out. Now at the plate, number 13. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Swinging a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive.
Number 9.
Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Bastard.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Kugler will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, kicking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense. Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And that misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jock Peterson, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0. Popped him up. Higashioka has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 44.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Erwin Morales. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Erwin Morales.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Wade moving to his right on to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Devin Travis.
Now batting. The
Here's
second
the
baseman.
First pitch to him.
Devin.
Line drive to left. Santana is there, and it's a very quick inning. Ready now, number 13. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Lourdes.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Now another 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Mullins has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Up next is Danny Jansen. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted in the air to right field. Mullins has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jimmy Luzinski. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category, as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Mullins on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. Ready for another chance? Teoscar Hernandez will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Teoscar.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hernandez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. Is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Lunging at a changeup that time, and he pops it up near second. And there's your first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson.
Now batting.
His last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Two runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Now batting, number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Nope. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Ready for another shot now. Devin
Leading
Travis.
up for
He's
Toronto.
0 for 2 thus far
The
in this
second
one.
baseman.
Here comes the
Travis.
first pitch.
Travis.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's
Your
first and
attention,
second
please.
now with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 30.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this
Fans
one.
are
Ryan
finalized for
Barucki
tonight.
earns win
First
number
for the
7 on the
victorious Blue
season.
Jays.
Tim
Live
Mesa
run records
Yeah, that was a little bit rough. Nah, not too bad. Just, I don't know. 7 hits, though. 7 hits and 3 ER.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
Save that again and I'm going to switch to somebody else. But I got Herb Kush up to Baltimore anyway. I'll do a catcher. These teams are starting out.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time, and receive some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
It's my first game, I think, professionally. The Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the
Frisco.
AA Texas League. Domingo Francisco gets the call. Stepping up now, Hank Salazar,
Batting
as he'll
third.
get his first
The
opportunity in this one. Throw.
Salazar.
Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Hubert
Now
Dyer.
back.
He singled
Second
his
base.
last time up.
Oh, you
A
bugger.
wild pitch, but the catcher is
Dyer.
able to knock it down. Is well behind the plate. Now batting, Wayne Forbes.
Batting
He'll
ninth.
get to take his first
catcher.
cuts here.
Wayne Forbes.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Nieve moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Logan
Now batting.
Ridgway. Comes
The
into this
designated
at-bat 0 for 1 in the
Logan.
ball game.
Ridgway.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses. Coming to the plate now, Fernando
The batter.
Escalona. He got
The left
called out
fielder.
on strikes his last time
Fernando
through. Runners on the move for
Escalona.
second. The throw down. Ball's there.
Got
He
him.
is out. Good throw. So the batting order turns over now and set to go
The batter,
Bill
number
Chavez.
3.
And their
Shortstop.
runners at the corners
Bill
now. Strike called.
Chavez.
Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Reyes
The
earns
final
his
line
first
score
win
for
of
our
the season.
ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 5 runs.
Welcome to MLB. Kiki Richardson, a South Dakota native. Coming to the plate now,
Batting
Wayne
eighth.
Forbes,
The catcher.
and he could give his guys an
Wayne
early lead if he can come through
Forbes.
here. First pitch of the at-bat. On a line to shortstop.
Bugger.
Now at the plate, Wayne
The batter.
Forbes. 0
The
for 1
catcher.
for him here in this one.
Wayne Forbes.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And
Oh,
boy,
you
was he
bugger.
ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive. chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Hubert Dyer. He singled his last time up. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Dyer.
And it's far too late as he steals second with stepping in, Wayne Forbes.
Catcher.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, it can certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And another foul ball. Galarraga at third, Santana at second, Bailey at first, one gone. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Yeah.
Digging in once again, Reynaldo Mitre.
The second
Infield single.
Reynaldo Mitre.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Escalona going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Robert Charles.
The designated
and we'll
hitter.
see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Flips it underhand. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan,
the right fielder.
Frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The left fielder, number 5.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works. Digging in to try it again. Wayne Forbes.
Catcher.
See if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Galarraga over at second. Beam on at first with 2 down. Line, but speared on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Logan Ridgway. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Ready once again. Wayne Forbes.
The catcher.
He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Forbes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out.
Play ball.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Minor league baseball.
Let's play ball.
Stepping into the box,
Batting eighth,
Wayne
the
Forbes,
catcher,
as he'll get his
Wayne
first opportunity in this one.
Forbes.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip
Batting
your hat to
ninth,
the pitcher right there.
the
He
second
executed
baseman,
his pitch, but nice
Gustavo
job by the offensive player.
Armas.
Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that's in there. Base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Digging
The third
in,
baseman, number
Robert
16.
Charles. He'll look to bounce back
Robert
after striking out his last time up. Hot shot to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
The center
Now at
fielder,
the plate,
number
B.J.
25.
Moore. In 8
B.J.
at-bats in the series, he's
Moore.
collected 3 hits. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Salazar is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight roll. Settling in now, Alex
The catcher,
Vila. And
number
he's got
34.
runners at the corners here with
Alex
only 1 gone. Oh,
Vila.
wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And he will score from third. Coming to the plate now, Wayne
Now batting,
Forbes.
catcher,
He reached on a single
Wayne
in his first try.
Forbes.
First delivery to him on the way. Shoots this one over to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting
Now
right there.
batting,
Not trying to
second
do
baseman,
too much. He took a look at the
Gustavo
defense and saw where it was
Armas.
aligned and tried to beat him.
High in the air out to center field. Nieve sprinting after it, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Beam rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now. Standing in, Robert Charles.
The third baseman, number 16. Robert Charles.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. At the plate, Wayne Forbes. And I don't know about you guys,
Now
but I'm a
batting,
bit surprised
catcher,
to see the bullpen
Wayne
inactive right now.
Forbes.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want.
Now in the box, Hubert Dyer. He flew
Now
out in
batting,
his last
second
at-bat.
baseman,
Runner goes for
Hubert
second. Pitch outside. The
Dyer.
throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen. Now at the plate, Wayne Forbes.
Leading
He'll
off
get
for
things started
Frisco,
now in the bottom
the
of
catcher,
inning number 8.
Wayne Forbes.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line towards center field. Nieve is there, and he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things...
Full force, take your base.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah,
Here
no
now is our
question,
final
he was
line
a tough
score.
out up there.
First for the
Ended up
victorious
collecting
Rough
3
Riders,
knocks,
5
including a
runs
home
on
run. So
17
without
hits.
him...
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
I'm batting 8.
The game's future.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Wayne
Batting
Forbes.
eighth.
Comes in after a day of rest yesterday,
Wayne
so we'll see if it did him any good.
Forbes.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, So striding forward now, Brian Rincon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch outside. Oh! Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Stepping up to the plate, Wayne
Leading off for the
Forbes.
Rough
He'll
Riders,
lead things off as
the
we
catcher,
begin the home fifth.
Wayne Forbes.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Swung on and missed. Really.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So digging in now, Wayne Forbes.
Leading off
He'll
for
look
the
to
Rough
bounce
Riders,
back after striking
catcher,
out his last time up.
Wayne
Lined hard
Forbes.
toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over. Stepping into the box,
Now
Wayne
batting,
Forbes.
the catcher, Wayne
First offering on its way.
Forbes.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. At the plate, Joe Mahalo. Away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And it's far too late as he steals second with digging in and looking for more. James Bush. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with it right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him.
Your attention, please.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Wayne Forbes, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, you fucker.
A hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Richard Chen gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Score. First for the victorious Hooks, 6 runs.
Welcome into this presentation.
Play ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate
Batting
started,
7.
Wayne
The
Forbes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ronaldo Mitre. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. At the plate, Gustavo Armas. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Robert Charles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
0-2. Here it is. Grounded slowly to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Striding into the box, Rufus Morales, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. Standing in, Wayne
now
Forbes.
Batting, catcher, Wayne Forbes.
First pitch coming, here it is. This one's flared off to the right side. Bush has it in his sights. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Let's play ball.
Striding in, Greg Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike take.
See ya.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, Wayne Forbes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Wayne Forbes.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this
Ronaldo Mitre.
A bullet to first base, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double. Digging in, Joe Mahalo. It
The
was
batter,
a single for him in
number
his last
80.
at-bat. Runners off for
Oh,
second.
you fucker.
A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is not close. So coming to the plate,
Now batting,
Wayne
the
Forbes.
catcher,
He singled his last
Wayne
time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock
now
kind of
batting,
feel that
the
really
second
is going
baseman,
to break this game over.
Reynaldo Miter.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Mays facing back. Gone! Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just... And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Corpus Christi led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
All right. Save it up in this. Yeah. Oh, time is it? Holy smokes! Yeah, I have to get off here. Way too late now. 3:30 in the morning. Thanks for watching. I'm pretty tired now.